All right, guys, this is a serious, cool campsite, and I read on the website of the Foothills Trail that the Boy Scouts came and made some improvements on the trail and the campsite. So this is one of them. They used to not have, to my knowledge, any marked campsites, because I came from the other way. I came from that way almost this far and never saw a marked campsite. So this time I came from that way. That's Sassafras. And I stumbled upon this Cantrell campsite. Lighthouse campsite, 3.5 miles that way. Chimney top campsite, 4.6 miles that way. I was like, hey, that's pretty friggin' cool. And I knew there was a campsite here because a friend of mine had told me if you come from Sassafras and head down X so far, you'll find this really cool campsite. I've never been there. So, man, already looks cool. I haven't even walked in yet. Look at that old structure, remnants of a foundation or something. Somebody's built a fire on top of it. It's been there a while. Lots of moss. Super cool. But one thing I noticed as soon as you come to the campsite, there's another sign right here, which I had to go check out. Bear bag cable, 150 feet that way. And then I look around, I see, man, look at all these wood benches they've got. Wood benches, and then I saw this. I said, oh my God, what the? This is what my buddy was talking about. This is cool. This is like a little old school Viking Knights of the Round. These are very well made chairs with armrests out of rocks. Some of them are a little small, but some of them are actually really big. That's a full backrest. That's where I sat last night. There's my coffee cup, just to kind of give you an idea how big that backrest is, and a footrest. 2 armrests on both sides. There's the littlest chair right there. No, actually, that's the littlest chair. That's the kid chair. But these things are friggin' nice. Somebody put a lot of time into this, and these are sturdy. These things are like in the, well, that one's not. That one's a little loose, but it wouldn't go anywhere if you leaned against it. The one I was sitting in is literally embedded in the ground. Like I was pushing on it as hard as I could. It's in there. And then they've got this altar style stone fire pit, which looks really cool and pretty. It's actually not the most efficient fire pit because the walls are high. It actually blocks your heat and makes it hard to get airflow. But either way, I use these workbenches to make some tinder to start my fire last night. You come all the way down here. I mean, this is still the same campsite, guys. This is just a huge campsite. There's another fire pit. Someone made another little mini chair right there. And I won't take you all the way back. Well, and there's another trail. Let's head back up here. There's like 5 or 6 little spur trails that come off of this. I'm sure one of them is supposed to be for the loo. Take care of your business. So, they didn't mark it with signs yet. They might. But I came down here and I noticed a little orange flagging on this skinny little tree to the left, and I noticed that blue paint mark right there. And I said, huh, well, I know this isn't another trail. And then I saw blue flagging next to that orange flagging. I thought, no, are they marking a water source? And there is a friggin' clear trail coming all the way down here. Another blue marking on the tree. More flagging. I said, oh yeah, this is definitely a water source. I'm not going to go all the way down there because it's kind of a long walk. But look, more blue paint, more orange flagging. It goes all the way around back in there. And I got a picture of it. There's actually a well, like a small, not one you could fall in, but like an actual well dug in the ground that you can dip your water down into, with a very small spring kind of leaking. I guess when it rains a lot, the well kind of probably spits out, and there's a very small trickle of stream coming out of the well. It's maybe half an inch deep. But the water is so clean. I saw the biggest salamander I've ever seen in my life. I don't know if you know much about biology, but salamanders are incredibly sensitive, and they can only live in very clean water. You can drink out of the water if you find a salamander. I still filtered it, but probably didn't have to. And another fire pit, and more benches, and more rocks. And somebody left a can of bear deterrent. It's Grizzly Tough pepper spray. I feel like I might have missed something over here. But as you can see, tons of places to string up a hammock. This is the 2 trees I had my hammock between last night. I'm in a hurry, so I already broke camp down, sorry. There's another trail running in back there. And I believe this is the bear bag hang. Now normally, you're supposed to go like 100, I don't know where I'm going. Let's try this way. I was here this morning, I already forgot. There's too many trails back here. Here we go. Orange tape. Normally you gotta go 150 feet away from camp. You gotta find the perfect tree. You gotta tie something to the end of a rope to get a weight, to throw a rope over that limb. It's gotta be a good limb that sticks out and straight, and you gotta string up your bear bag. So, I don't know if you can see that cable in the video. Well, you can see that cable. That's a pulley. Got a cable going to that tree, a cable going to that tree, and this circular pulley system with really heavy duty cables and a nice little latch. So actually you would latch, you can put 2 different bags on there. Your bear bag's there, and then pull the hoist it up, and then they've got a little place to latch onto right here. And it's like the perfect fit that pulls that all the way to the top. I've never seen that at a campsite before. That's living in luxury right there. That saved me 20 or 30 minutes of hard work, at least, and made taking it down a lot easier too. But yeah, I just can't get over this. So I mean, if you wanted a tent camp, man, you could easily get, no question, 9 tents out here, 9 2-man tents on flat ground. Hammock camping, I've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's arguably places you could get 6 hammocks, but definitely 3 or 4 hammocks very comfortably. But this is the coolest thing, man. I brought my camp chair and didn't even need it. This is just neat. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stone chairs. That'd be a really cool time. And that's back out to the trail right there. Okay. That's it. Cantrell campsite off the Foothills Trail, Sassafras, South Carolina.